Hi, I'm Mark Canning and this is Anniversary Twist. What I want to do is just to give you the best opportunity, in fact give it a little road test to see if this is the right product for you and to help you decide and make that decision. What do we like about this product? Firstly, it's British made. Fly the flag. It's made in Newport in South Wales by Abingdon Flooring. Secondly, it's got a very high wool content, 80% in fact, the other 20% polyester. And thirdly, because of this high wool content, what makes that so good? There's a number of points. Firstly, with it being wool, it's sustainable. We can get it from sheep. We don't have to pull anything out of the ground to do that. Also, it's biodegradable being wool, and it's a natural insulator. We make wool garments. For what reason? It's really, really good at helping us keep wool. It doesn't burn. Let me show you. Right. Quick test here now just to show you the difference between what happens to polypropylene carpet when it burns and what happens to wool carpet when it burns. All products actually pass the British test for flammability, so they're not going to spontaneously combust or they're just not going to combust full stop. But what you can see here, and I must admit I wouldn't try or suggest to anybody that you try this at home. You've got to be really careful what you're doing here, so I'm in a safer environment in the warehouse, but you can see it's not setting light, but what it is doing, it's just melting. Okay, I can like show you there that the depth and the damage that's happened. So if something happens to go onto it, it will just do that, it'll melt. That's polypropylene. That's what happens to polypropylene. This, as it happens, actually is a piece of Anniversary Twist, but it could be any wool twist product or any wool product. The result will be exactly the same. This with 80% wool, it's not 100%, but you'll see it will just char. A little bit of burning going on there, but actually it just doesn't melt, so you get that char effect. So any product, any carpet that you'll get, whether it's from us or anybody else in the UK, will almost certainly have passed the British standard to make sure that it doesn't catch fire. So you haven't got to worry about that. But as you can see here, the two effects of the two, if you were in a situation like that where something just quickly went onto the floor, what would you prefer? I mean, that's not great. On the other hand, wool, it's a great product. These are all the benefits that you get when you go for wool. And also, its appearance retention is outstanding compared to its contemporaries, so other yarns that we use for producing carpet. Let me show you that. In our showroom, we've got some stairways leading to the top of the showroom. What we decided to do, probably about just over a year ago, we installed 4 different types of products on the stairways, so as people could see how well each yarn performs against one another. Now at the bottom of the stairs here we have used polypropylene. Polypropylene, nothing wrong with it, it's tough as old boots, it won't wear out, but what it will do, as you can see here, it loses its definition. So it flattens, it mats up. Nothing wrong with it, but it does lose its definition. Here, now moving up, we can see that we've used polyester. No real visible signs of wear, certainly not compared to polypropylene, but you can just see on the tread there, where people sort of like slide off, that also now has started to lose a little bit of its appearance. This one here is a wool product, and I think you can see, shame you've got my shadow over my shoulder, but I think you can actually see that that has better appearance retention compared to the other twist piles. And at the top, we've got a loop pile, wool loop pile, and as you can see, there's hardly any loss of definition at all. All that you can see is a couple of tufts there, just there where we have a cat that comes in here on a daily basis. Cats love loop pile. She's been tugging away at it over a year now, and that's all that's happened. So you know, you get a really good feel for what fibres can do. Wool will keep its appearance retention better than anything else. Last point is its price point. It's only £11 a metre, and you may well think, well, is that good value or not? Let me help you make that decision just to see for sure. I'm going to give you pretty much at random, I suppose, but some other examples of similar products. This first one here is made by Cormar Carpets. It's Home Counties. This is available in 2 weights, one of which is 42 ounce, which is this one here. Now, as you can see, that colour matches very, very closely to that, as does that. So these are really saleable colours, but normally we would be selling Home Counties online for around the £21 a metre, that sort of thing. From a retail perspective, it would probably be £25 to £30 a metre. Anniversary Twist, we're doing this for £11 a metre, so it's under half the price of what we would do Home Counties for. Here's another example. This one here from Victoria Carpets, another good UK manufacturer. This particular product here is 42 ounce as well. This is actually slightly more expensive than the Cormars home counties. This is, we would sell this for around the £25 metre mark, slightly less than that. From a retail perspective, you would expect to see this for something like £30 to £35 a metre. It's a great product, but as you can see, considerably more expensive than what we can do this one for at £11 a metre. One last example. This one here, also UK made from Hugh Mackay. This is Riverside Twist. Riverside Twist is available in a number of different weights. This one here being the junior weight at 40 ounce. So actually it's slightly lighter than this. But as you can see here, in my opinion anyway, the definition of this product is nowhere near as good as this. The clarity is excellent. So we've got really good strong colours here. Here you've got more of a mottled effect, and that's because the yarn quality, the wool, is not as good as this one here. This is around £16.5 a metre. That's what we would sell it for online, and I would imagine in the high street you would probably see this from anything from £20 to £30 a metre. So again, as a reminder, we're able to do anniversary twist here for just £11 a metre. What else can we tell you? Well, it gets a heavy domestic rating. That means that it's suitable to go anywhere in the home, even on the stairs, which is obviously the area where it takes a real bashing. What other things could we suggest? Well, normally, if you were doing property development, you probably wouldn't consider wool because you're just used to these prices which we've just shown you there. But £11 a metre now, all of a sudden, this is viable. This is you could consider putting this into any form of property development, and that's good because by the time this goes down, this will help you add better value to your future purchasers. Also, if you are making over a property knowing that you're going to be selling it very shortly, again, it's a great product to do just that. It will give this perceived better value for the property that you've got. And just generally, in the past, if you've always preferred a wool carpet over a man-made, which is normally polypropylene, you may well find that sometimes wool carpets are just out of your budget. Now at just £11 a metre, this is no longer the case. This really is an excellent value product. If there are any negatives, all I could really say is that we only have it available in these two colours, as you see here, but fortunately they're extremely popular colours, a lovely grey and a really sensible neutral colour here. It's only available in 4 metre, and once our stock has gone, it's non-repeatable. So you do have to pull your finger out. All of the details you can find are online, so if you just look here, you'll then be able to see the link where you can go online and find out the details from us. Thanks very much for listening. I'm Mark Canning. This is Anniversary Twist. Bye.